Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I hope you're doing well. DJ, nice to see you in the chat. Alright, so we are going to have some different gestures today. It'll probably take me a little more time. And probably look a little bit sloppier than usual. But we're gonna get it. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get this. I can't show these gestures. I do apologize, but I will not be able to show them today because they are other artists, and I have not gotten permission from those artists to share this. So I just want to make sure that's off on here. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, the plan is going to be I'm just going to get some gestures in. After I do those gestures, I will I'll go ahead and do some from imagination. Next week, I'll probably, well, next week's gonna be a little different, mostly because I won't be here for most of the week, so I'll just be probably streaming one day next week. I'm gonna try to do 2 days. We'll see. So, oops, I do want to turn this on. Yo, what's up, Mike? It's good to see you in the chat. Alright. So, a quick change is I do have access to Super Chat because I did get monetized recently. I believe that's what I'm going to do my video on, by the way, is for tomorrow is what I did and what it took to get monetized for me. Yeah, I am trying to get monetized. Well, I'm not trying to get monetized. I'm trying to get a little money. So yeah, you're gonna have a few ads here and there. I'd appreciate it if y'all stuck around, even though there's gonna be ads. But yeah, so there's Super Chat, there's ads. Oh no, you're good, Mike. You know, I understand people got jobs, they got lives to live. You're not gonna make every stream. I really do appreciate you jumping on though. Always means a lot to me when people jump on the stream and say hi. To be honest with you, this is definitely my favorite thing to do on YouTube. Like, I'm kind of toying with the idea of not doing too many more videos and just starting to stream a little bit more frequently. Just because it's just nicer. I just enjoy it better. Yep. So let me oh, yep. That's what it would be. It would be me being monetized. Let me. Oh, okay, yeah, I did share this already. All right. All right. So let's. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I think I might try to do like critiques for people on if they like join Discord and stuff like that. If they want to have their stuff critiqued live, because that's like kind of my dream. One of my dreams is to be able to help people with their art and stuff. That's one of the reasons why I started YouTube in the first place. All right, so. Let me put. Sorry, I just want to switch my setup so that. There we go. That's perfect. Let me select. All right. Let's get going here. So these gestures are more like I actually pulled them from different manga panels. I'm going to keep building this library. It's at 36 right now. So you're going to see a pretty significant difference in what I'm drawing. So let me go to 5. Oh, thanks, man. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Yeah, mine was good. I got to see my family for the first time in quite some time. I'm originally from Virginia and I'm living in Pennsylvania now. So that was nice to see them. My niece, man. So my niece is 11 years old and she is like 5'10". It's crazy. And she's just like, she's growing. Every time I see her, she's grown like another like inch or two. It's just wild to me. But it's great to see her. She's gonna be like, I think she's gonna end up going like D1 or something for like softball. She's like super good at softball. Very, very happy for her. Alright. So that's that one. Alright. Next. This is from, yeah, she's huge. It's like crazy. This gesture that I'm doing is from a panel from Demon Slayer, actually. This probably isn't the best reference just because I can't really see the body parts. Yeah, I mean, I'm only 5'8", so like I'm not a giant. But my brother is yo, Andrew. It's been a really long time, Andrew. How are you? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, my brother is 6'4", and my niece is obviously, like I said, she's like 5'10". Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. Yes, it is strange how genetics work. And I'm doing, sorry Andrew, I don't know if I said how I was doing. I don't think I answered your question. I'm doing really well. I am happy, and that's all that matters. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well too, Andrew. Sorry guys, give me just 1 second. I have to do something with Max is like not happy. So sorry, give me 1 second. I shall be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Oh my gosh. We really get a bot in here again. Oh lordy. I just don't understand how I consistently get bots. I am great, still suffering the learning process of drawing human poses, but I can draw a human body faster and easier. That's good. Yeah, art is a long process, very long. Girl's account. Yeah. Yep, it is a bot. I've gotten bots for like... It was crazy because I got a bot for the first time at like... I don't know. I was at like 180 subs or something like that, and I had a bot, and I was like, what is going on here? Why would a... How did a bot even find this channel? Like, it doesn't make sense. This pose that I'm currently doing is from Dr. Stone. I already booted it. The person's gone. It's really funny because Coop is one of my mods, and every time he's like slightly absent just for a bit, a bot comes in and I have to boot the bot. It's really funny. I can't wait to tell Coop that there was another bot today. Yeah, it should be gone here pretty soon. I don't know. This is another Dr. Stone reference. Sorry, I was gonna try to use the lasso tool, but for whatever reason the quick key wasn't working for it. There it goes. Did you have a good Thanksgiving though, Mike? You get to see some family and stuff? Oh, and sorry, I missed that comment. I'm actually originally from PA, but I was born there and moved away pretty quick. So I didn't grow up there or anything. Hope the weather isn't too bad for you right now. It hasn't been too bad. This is a reference from, I believe, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm trying to get a variety of different views, and in particular, I'm trying to also get these kinds of views that's like slightly anti-view. I haven't gotten a super chat yet. No, this is the first stream that I'm able to do that. Yeah, I just got monetized when? Tuesday, Wednesday? Something like that. I have to say, I have to give a shout out to Celtic or Celtic Manga. Just because his channel is blowing up right now. He has basically, I think his video is probably going to go viral at some point. Like, it's getting close. He's at like 15K. And he's gotten like, I don't even know, like 700, 800 subscribers in like a month. Yeah, my brother was going to come to my house before he got sick, but it was just my immediate family. I'm sorry to hear he wasn't able to come over. That always sucks. But did you ever have to wear glasses because of bad vision? Because I do now. I don't have bad vision. I actually wear glasses because I get migraines pretty frequently. So I wear these glasses to help because they block blue light. I had way too long to draw this particular pose. I probably can dial back and do 1 minute and 30 seconds and do a few more poses. Ooh, this is a good one. This is from Full Metal Alchemist. I wonder if I can get both poses in the 2 minutes that I have. Some of you who are very familiar with Full Metal Alchemist might know what scene this is, actually. Good Thanksgiving, but it was quiet. It's the lead-in to setting up Christmas lights in and out of the house. Fair enough, fair enough. Sorry, I do want to fix this. I am supposed to be doing the next pose, but I don't think it's going to take me that long. His head was off center. It was really bothering me, and it's a little big. It's a little too small. Okay. Yeah, this pose is only it's just an upper body pose, so. How did I improve on drawing poses? Well, this right here is how I improved, is doing this stuff as frequently as I can without burning myself out. So as of right now, I typically only do like 2 30-minute sessions of gesture drawing per week, and then maybe I'll add in an extra here and there. But you have to, like, you want to get better at poses. This is the best way to do it. And then once you get somewhat comfortable with this, and this is where I'm about to re-enter, then you go and you start learning more about anatomy and things of that nature. Yo, Mike. Wait a second, yo. Yo. Mike, you didn't have to do all that now. Dude, that, like, you gonna make me cry in here. That's, man, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have me emotional in here. I'm gonna just have to... First super chat that I've ever given, and sounds like it's the first that you have on your channel, so here you go, Mike. Thanks for the great videos and feedback. Dude, that's really generous of you. I do really appreciate that. Definitely did not have to do that. Man, thank you so much. You know, it honestly, like, I know I do this all the time, but this is something that, like, I don't even know. Like, there was times I didn't even think that it would be possible for me to be able to do art and, like, make anything from it. And at this point, I think that I'm getting, like, close to, I feel like I'm bordering on being able to start applying for jobs comfortably. I probably won't get them yet, but I'm, like, getting to that level in my art. I need to start doing more finished products. That's one thing I am missing. But really the thing that means the most to me is that I'm reaching out to people and people are feeling helped and supported. But yeah, Mike, dude, I really appreciate that. You didn't have to be that generous. Thank you so much. And thank you, Andrew. I think my dream is to switch my career path over to doing concept art for, like, a video gaming company at some point in the near future. And as I switch over my career, I'll be able to also like take a little bit of time to improve in my art, but also work on comics as like a side gig. And I think the big dream is to get published, like have a comic published by somebody, or just be like super popular on like a web comic like platform of some sort. That's the dream right now. I think I'm like halfway there. If I had to guess, as far as like my skill level and things like that, I'm halfway there. I definitely need to work on my portfolio a little more. One minute break. But yeah, that is very, very generous of you, Mike. I do appreciate that very much. It means a lot to me. At some point I will have to return the favor in some way. You know what, Mike? If you want, message me on Discord and just tell me like who like one of your favorite like anime manga characters are, and I'll get you like I won't do like a full colored thing, but I'll do like a sketch for you or something, and maybe later on down the road I'll color it in and everything like that. But yeah, just message me on the Discord. I'll get that done for you as a thank you. All right. I do have a few of these views too, like bird's eye views. These ones I find personally to be just slightly easier than anti. I just think you're more, I guess it's like you're a little more likely to see a body from this perspective than you are to see it from an anti perspective. Sorry, Mike, I will get to your message in just a second. Alright, Andrew, I appreciate you jumping on at all. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I'll see you in the next stream. Mike said, you don't owe me anything, you're doing plenty on here and encouraging me to draw again. I lost the passion as a child and want to get back to it again. You're helping me a lot with that. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm pushing you into that direction. And I'm glad that I've been an inspiration for you in that way. There's another, like, I don't know, that's something that you dream of as like as a YouTuber, is that somebody out there is getting inspiration from you, and or as an artist, right? Somebody out there just getting some form of inspiration from you and wanting to you know, pick up the pencil again, or work even harder. The person that did that for me actually was, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with this person's work. I'm sure you are. But Kuzumari, first of all, his art's gorgeous, but secondly, he works really hard. He fills up sketchbooks like it's like nothing. To be honest with you, I could probably come close to doing something like that now. Maybe I'll do a challenge soon and hopefully not burn myself out. But he did like a challenge of doing like 300 pages in his sketchbook in like however long it was. Like, I don't know, it was like 90 days or 60 days or something wild like that. And I can't remember if he actually finished or if he just got like semi close, but I remember at one point he was still, he was like a couple hundred in, and it had only been like a few weeks. I'm just like, geez, dude. And it was like good stuff too. The problem is that he found himself starting to plateau, and the reason for that is because he's probably doing a lot of that. I can't remember, so I'm just like speaking out of the side of my head right now. But when you just start doing a whole bunch of stuff from imagination, you're not learning anything. You're actually just learning bad habits, or habits that, there's another gesture on this page I want to get in really fast. Or like, it's not necessarily a bad habit, but habits that might not be entirely accurate. And you just learn those things, and at some point your brain starts to see that there's an issue with what you're doing. When that starts to happen and you don't really know how to fix it, it bothers you. That's actually been happening to me recently, which is I went and got a whole bunch of art books that were on sale for like $70 for a pack of 5 of them. But that's been happening to me recently. Like you get a little discouraged, and that's not. I probably could do a video on that actually. It's not a bad thing when you start to get discouraged a little bit with your art, because that actually means that you're ready to move on, right? You're ready to get better. So I could probably make the head a little bit. Actually did the opposite of what I wanted. I could probably make it a bit bigger actually. I quit drawing as a kid after some other kids stole my art portfolio from me when I wasn't there. Just lost. What's up, Chris? Just lost it when my drawings disappeared. To be fair, we were all 9 years old. Yeah, that's like a traumatic experience though, man. If somebody's stealing your stuff, like, did they steal it and like toss it, or did they steal it and act like it was yours? Chris said, "Oh yeah, needed a nap after that trash performance I put in. Literally put me to sleep." I mean, dude, we're both like so like rusty at that game at this point. Like, I'm not gonna take it too seriously. It was funny though. Man. The one thing I am pretty like happy about is at this point, like I'm pretty much able to draw anything that I have a reference for, and it comes out decent. Like that's like a big step in art when you can do that, because it just feels good. Like you feel like you can draw stuff. I think a part of that process though is just recognizing that you still need reference from time to time, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you're a bad artist. Getting that itch again though. A few beers and I'll be happy to lose every match. Sounds good, Chris. Alright, Chris, while you're on, or Mike, or both of you actually, because you know it's only been about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Why don't you two think of a anime manga character that you really like that you would like me to do a quick sketch of, and I'll do those really fast, and then we'll wrap up for today. Getting that itch. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. I feel like I missed out on a Lily talk. What do you mean? Carnage. How about this? How about I do Carnage, but do it in a manga style? AKA my style. Let's see. I just want to do a... Sounds good. So we will do Carnage in a manga style. How about that? Alright, so I'm finding a good reference. It's too small. That would have been good though. Let's see here. Let's see. This is a pretty good one. Let's do this one. All right. Oops, let me... Alright, so Carnage, for those of you who might be watching that want to know, Carnage in this pose, I have him, he has his mouth open, and he's a character that typically does have his mouth like open, because he's kind of like making this like scary face, almost like a jack-o'-lantern does. What's important to know when characters' mouths are open is how it actually functions. So let's take a look from a side view. So this is like what a mouth or a jaw would look like when the mouth is closed. And this is what it would look like when it's open. I haven't done it yet, so don't worry. Right? And the reason for that is because, and I wanted to show you, and I know that might seem commonsensical, but it hinges on your jaw, right? So his mouth is like always really wide open. And the reason why that's important to remember is because a lot of people will just drop it like this. I'll show you here. They'll just do that, and it's not accurate, right? Your jaw opens from the side here, And you can even see on me, the chin goes down towards the neck because it's hinging right here. So I'm going to try to remember that as I am drawing this pose that Carnage is in. I'm going to start off actually with his mouth closed, and then I will open it up. Let me pull this off over here. Alright, and this Carnage is super beefy. I can't really see too much of his neck in this particular pose, so that means I actually need to move his head. Yeah, probably here. Alright. So for those of you who are just coming in, I'm doing Carnage manga style. For those of you not sure I've met you yet, how are you doing? Yeah, dude, Mike's a pretty frequent flyer here. I really appreciate all his support. He's a good guy. He's always in here talking and stuff like that. I don't know if you know Mike, but Chris is my brother. Alright, so I've started off and his mouth is going to be here. So now I know that his jaw is probably going to land about here when it's open. And it's going to come down this way a bit. So we're going to get this. I'm going to make it a little bit wider on this side. He doesn't have any ears. Yeah, that's my older brother. He's the one that's 6'4" that I was just talking about, and he's the father of my niece. So the one I was just saying was 5'10", or whatever she is, but I'm pretty sure she's like 5'10". Alright, so now I'm gonna go in here, and so his eyes take up a lot of space on his head actually, because of it's like almost like a mask. So I'm going to replicate that, but how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna say that the sockets are still where they typically are. Oh, you know what? I think I did this wrong. So this is supposed to be the nose. Yeah, let me redo this really fast. Yeah. Alright, so his nose is here, and then this would be like where the mouth is. So this is where the hinge is going to happen, right in here. It's going to kind of cause that to drop down this way, this here. The rest of the face, right, is going to remain the same, right? It's just the mouth that's going to open up. So the rest of the face is going to be totally unaffected. So you want to make sure you have that foundation pretty solid. This is actually going to be a little bit challenging for me, and that's okay. Alright. So, let's get the sockets in. And that's how I'm going to do the sockets here for the eye. So yeah, it's funny. My sister, who I don't really see too often, my sister's a really good artist. Actually, she's better than I am. I mean, I haven't seen her art recently, so I can't like really confirm that. But she's a really good artist. All right. This is looking a bit of a hot mess so far, so let's beef this up. But that's okay. One thing I think I want to do, actually, sorry ladies and gents, I'm going to turn his head a little bit more towards us and hopefully give it a little bit better structure than what I had right there. She has. Jeez, what's going on with my heads? Alright, that's better. Let me see. His ear, if he had one, would be there and there-ish. So that would put his jaw right about there, so that's accurate. Mouth. Alright, so now I can erase the ears. And that part of the jaw can come down to here, and then I'm going to connect the edge, so let's do it that way, because the hinge isn't going to change, right? I appreciate you having me do this one, Chris, because this isn't something I practice frequently, like open mouths, and I need to start getting into that a bit more. So if I were to do the eye sockets, they would be here. So probably like this, not too far. Here, 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 here. Doesn't feel right. Sorry, I just want to get the structure of this head has not been good. That's why I keep erasing it. If you don't get your structure right, it's not going to look good. I think what I'm going to do is take this and thin it out just a bit. There it goes. Alright, so since I'm having a little difficulty here, halfway point is about here. So yeah, that line was fine. And then half of that is going to be about here, and then right about there. So let's just do this, just because I think what's happening is that jaw is like freaking my brain out a little bit, trying to have it open before I put in the placeholders, and then I'm second guessing myself. So I will draw in the placeholders really fast. Does that feel right? The jaw's a little long, so we will edit that a bit. I'm gonna give him ears just for now so my brain can be at ease. Alright, so now what I want is I want it from, I'm gonna actually pull this up just a bit. I want from here, and I want it to be situated like in here. Nah, not quite. So from this angle, his chin is gonna drop just slightly off center and go there. There it goes. I think that looks better. Okay, so now I can just ignore the bottom half and just work on the top. All right, Mike. Sounds good. All right. I think this is it's a pretty good foundation. What is that? Oh, okay. So his neck is slightly present here. Yeah, okay. That's what they're trying to show, is that his neck's super thick. And then I see. The shading and stuff is just really wild on this particular drawing. So it's like hard to tell what they're doing here. Okay, so he has muscles here, and then Alright, so let's plop another layer. Actually, let me undo that, and this is what I will do. I'm gonna lasso, copy and paste, and I'm gonna actually erase away this one. Don't know why I made that harder than it needed to be. Alright, so we'll do that, and then I can pull this back a bit. And then we can start to put in some details and stuff. Another sip of water. Hey, we're at 9 likes. 9. Can we get to our number? Our 10? Alright, so the way that Carnage's eyes are set up with his like mask is that they're super close together. I need to actually, let me get a slightly thinner pencil here. So they're slightly closer together. I'm gonna keep that, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it here like this. Alright, so we got Alright, so now we got that. He doesn't have a nose, and really from here down is literally just mouth, right? So how I laid it out is still fine, because what we'll do is we will keep it kind of close. Let me see here. Need to make this a better roundness. Okay. One thing I'm seeing is that this needs to be slightly better on both sides. And this can come here. Alright. Here. Here. There. There. Alright, I don't like the way that looks right now on this side. The perspective's like off. So let's fix that. That feels at least slightly better. Alright. And we'll do one more like run through of like the sketch part of this before I'm gonna ink this really fast, but we're gonna go through that before. Let me see. One thing I'm not liking is this, right? Because remember, it doesn't just drop straight down, it hinges, so this feels inaccurate to me. So I'm going to introduce some curvature to it, and I think it's going to fix some of the problems that I was feeling just a second ago. Oops. Yeah, that feels better already to me. Alright, so and I'm gonna actually pull this in just a bit more. I'm gonna give it a bit more of an angle. Alright, cool. So now Alright. So he's got these teeth that are all over the place. I'm going to stop drawing on the inside here because it's like not registering well with my brain. But he's got all these teeth in here. So I'm gonna kind of get these teeth in. And then I'm gonna I'll go into like his tongue and stuff like that. I'm gonna have his tongue actually pulled out because his tongue's like in his mouth in this particular reference, but I'm gonna pull it out because I just feel like that's so iconic for both Carnage and Venom. I might even give him an extra row of teeth too, because his mouth just looks, it's like menacing, but I want it to be even more so. So I'm gonna give him another row. And then these teeth up top. Oh, I am. I could probably push this a little bit more, actually, how open his mouth is. So I am going to do that. So I'm going to drop it, but I'm going to drop it and pull it down a bit, and then I'm also going to twist. And the reason for that, again, is so that I can maintain that arc that I started with, because it's not going to just drop straight, it's going to drop down like this, just slightly, so... And then that way, I think I can pull this in just slightly here. Alright, so now I'm gonna actually erase this away a bit and oh, dude, that's a good one, Chris. I'll do that one next week, before I go on my, like, vacation. Alright, I'm just gonna draw this section in here just because it would take me a really long time to like get a full body in, and I do want to go hang out with you, Chris. But yeah, Violet, hey, we got to 10 likes. Alright, 10 like goal. Alright, but yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely, like, you've definitely talked me into doing a Violator one sometime soon. Like, that's a really sick idea. So what I'm kind of doing here is I kind of know where these muscles, like, rest. So I'm just quickly, that's too far out. So I'm just gonna, like, quickly, like, just sketch those in really fast. Just so it does look semi like my style, which will be like quasi-realistic. Thank you, Mike. So this is how I would draw Carnage. So I will I'm gonna add one more layer. I'm gonna actually do what I just did a second ago. Let me get rid of that layer, and I will copy and paste this layer again, and then go here, erase away. Now I'm gonna just do a quick like inking of this. Alright, so we'll start off with 6. Oops, wrong layer. Let's see here, I can do like a little bit of drool there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the outer layer here. Let me see something here. Alright, so I didn't leave this very clear for myself, and I'm going to pay for it in just a second. Let's do this. Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna go around. This needs to be thicker here. Alright, so let's pull this back just a bit, go around, and do the outer layer really fast. Yeah, that was from Mike. Super generous. Coop, I love you. You're about to get fired as a moderator, as the lead moderator, I should say, just because we had another bot come in, and I was like, where's my boy? Where's my boy Coop at to make this bot go away? And you weren't there. I'm just kidding, Coop. I'm just giving you a hard time. I know you know that, but yeah, it is. He had me, Mike had me on here all emotional. I was tearing up a little bit. Don't do that. All right, so let's get some of these details in now. Do I want to go thinner? I probably do. Let's go a little thinner. I am going to have to go back and erase some of this away. So this is what it means to make money. Yeah. That was an extraordinarily generous donation from Mike. Oops, I should not have started there. I want to start here. Ooh, way too long. Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, so now I'm just going to quickly go back and I need to redraw some of this in here. Just because I need to make it rounded so that the... Actually, I could probably just erase this all away. Alright. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Yes, me too. It was wild. Yeah, I do want to. Alright, so yeah, let's get a very quick bit of color in here. And then I'll call it. I need to work on my line art. Oops. Oops. Yeah, line art's definitely something that I'm gonna be working on soon. Ooh. Alright, so let's take that out. I'm gonna quickly do I'm gonna select all of this. Actually, let me do this the slightly easier way at least. Go in here, get the tongue, let's get these little guys. Cool. So new layer underneath, let's go gray fill. Okay. That's not bad. It's a pretty good little selection right there. So we'll go back to the lasso tool. Let's get these like little stragglers here. Alright. And now we can color Carnage in. Sounds good, Mike. Appreciate you coming back. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create a gradient in Carnage so that our attention is going to be focused right on the face here. So that was kind of the first piece of the puzzle here. Oops. Refer to all layers. So now I can go ahead and quickly do some of this stuff here. It needs to be wider than that. I'm just gonna use, and this is not what I would recommend for like best practice, but I'm gonna use the same layer for all of this, just because it is just a quick sketch. Like, there's no reason for me to like try to make this perfect in any way. Oops. Alright, Alright. The inside of his mouth here, I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to make basically black, except for these like saliva trails. Let's undo that one. I gotta undo that one too. So let's go to lasso. Lasso again, shift it. What'd you have for dinner, Mike? I had pancakes. So I can, though, go back in. And maybe make the tongue kind of fade into it a little bit. Alright, now for the teeth, which are like strangely black in this reference, but we'll go with it. Nice. Sounds like a good meal to me. I like love chicken. Like I eat chicken like every day. All right, so the bottom of his jaw is like a pretty dark color. It's not quite black, but it's pretty dark. Actually, let me, before I do that, let me catch this other side. It's like pretty dark. So I'm gonna get that in. The problem with that is that it's gonna blend in here. This is what I'll do. Hello. Okay. So I will do this. Yeah, I don't eat pork or beef. So alright, so I can undo there, here, here. Cool. Let's go pure black. Oops, I could probably catch some of this in here as well. Go back to the brush. Now I'm gonna go here. So these are like saliva strands, so I'm gonna get those in. Yeah, I did it for like other health reasons, but I would not be able to eat it now. Like there's 0% chance I could get away with that. Alright. So now we can go in here. And let's go to lasso tool. This is pretty much black as well. And for this, I can just like, actually, I don't like that. I'm gonna actually go like hard brush. Let's go to 15. Let's get another little bit of the saliva here. I'll have it kind of draped across the tongue as well. Let's do Alright, oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, this is coming out much better than I anticipated. I am going to actually add one last layer. I'm going to do a hard light layer. This is a good layer for those of you who aren't aware, but it's a really good layer for if you want to add light to a character, which you always should be doing. Antonio, I'm from Brazil. I want to learn how to draw anything. Where do you suggest I start? Do you recommend a course? Just depends on how much money you want to put into it. If you want to really, like, if you want the best possible course for that, Mark Brunet's is, I think, the best. It is the priciest that I could suggest, but it's definitely the best. Let me see if I can find this really fast on Udemy. The next best one, in my opinion, would be I'm just gonna drop it. It's by Scott Harris. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. I'm trying to see which one it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. So you can get lucky, and every once in a while, and I would recommend you wait a little bit, but every once in a while you'll get lucky and that'll be on sale. I bought this course for like $10 or something like that because Udemy had a sale. You can get lucky and get a sale like that. It's very much well worth it. All right, so yeah, no problem, man. So yeah, what I'm doing is just doing a very, very quick like lighting right here. I could probably oh my gosh, how? Coop, yo, Coop, my boy. Coop, if you can actually, Coop, I think, my boy, man, you were on the ball with that one. I'm proud of you. But you can actually go and, like, remove them from the channel, I think. Maybe I only have that ability, but it's like hide user on this channel. See if you have that. You are the real MVP, Coop. I'm proud of you, man. Appreciate you having my back there. I know, right? And it's like y'all don't have any other, like, you don't have a better, more popular channel to mess with. You gotta mess with mine. Yep. You were back to head moderator. Alright. I think that is it for Carnage for today. I could put some like tendrils on him and stuff like that. I might do that in the future. But I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here, everybody. Mike, again, thank you so much. I really appreciated that. And thank you for being my first ever super chat. But yeah, I don't want to promise that I'll have like 2 streams next week, because I wanted to promise that I could do 3 this week, and it obviously didn't happen. But I'll definitely at least get 1 in. I'll try to get 2 in. But I really do appreciate. Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate that. I had a lot of fun doing that one, and thanks, Chris, for recommending it. Next week I will do a Violator one. I hope y'all have a great night. Chris, I'll see you on Rocket League in just a little bit. And make sure y'all take care of yourselves over the weekend. I'm going to try to get a video out. I don't know on what yet, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Y'all have a good night.